Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be talking about how much Roaring Skies Pokemon cards are worth. If you're wondering how much any other sets are worth, I have a whole series of these videos and you'll find a link to that playlist in the description of this video. So before I get into how much these cards are actually worth, I'll provide some general information on this set. The Roaring Skies set was released on May 6th, 2015. It is the 64th expansion in the English TCG, and it is the 6th set in the X and Y series. The way that you identify a Roaring Skies Pokemon card is by looking at the bottom right-hand corner of the card. And as you can see, that is what the set symbol looks like, and there are 110 total cards in this set. There are 108 in the base set, and then there are 2 secret rares. The types of ultra rares in this set include EX, EX Full Art, Mega EX, Mega EX Full Art Trainers, and then 2 secret rares. If you'd like any more general information about this set, you'll find another link in the description of this video leading over to my informational video on this set. So, before I get in again to how much individual cards are worth, I can talk about sealed product pricing. When this set was first released on May 6th, booster boxes, which contain 36 booster packs, were $89.99 online plus shipping, so usually between $90 and $100 somewhere. Booster packs in stores, here's what a booster pack looks like in the cardboard, and then here's what an actual booster pack looks like, were $4.19 in stores. When released, Roaring Skies also came out with 2 theme decks, as you can see on the corners of the screen back there. Those are $11.99 a piece, and it came out with an Elite Trainer box, at the top of the screen back there, $39.99, and then 4 different blister packs. 2 of them had 3 packs in them, and they were $12.99 each, and then 2 of them had 1 pack in each, and those were $4.99 a piece. Okay, so on to how much individual cards are worth, and the way that I determine Pokemon card value is I do a lot of research online. I look at sites that sell individual Pokemon cards, see what they're listed at, and then I go through sold listings on eBay to see what cards are actually selling for. So after doing all of that research, I can summarize some notable trainers and holo cards. Trainers really there's not any ones that are really worth a lot from this set. The 2 most valuable ones would be, I guess this is really the most valuable one, is Trainer's Mail. You can get a set of 4 reverse holos Trainer's Mail like this one for about $8 off of eBay. So they're worth about $2 a piece. All the other trainer cards are less than $1 a piece. And then this Special Energy card is about $1.50 for 1, or for 4 would be about $6, again in reverse holo form. Other than that, notable rare or holo cards, there's really not anything that really stands out. This Dragonite card is a very popular card, but you're still only looking at about $2 for this card. So on average, rare and rare holo cards from the set are between 50 cents and probably $2 or so. Uncommons, 50 to $1, and then common cards, quarter or less. So now on to the actual valuable cards in this set, and I'll start with EX cards, which are the easiest to pull out of packs. You're looking at 2 to 3 EX cards per 36 packs, so at worst about 1 in 18 packs. There are 7 different EX cards in this set, and they range in value from $4 to $24. And I've pulled several. I'll go through each of them that I have pulled out. And my goal is to complete the ultra rare and secret rare portion of Roaring Skies, and I did that with Primal Clash and did a video on that. But the first EX card here is Thundurus. This is only worth about $4. Several EX cards are only worth about $4. Gallade is also worth $4. Another one that is worth $4 and I have not pulled yet is the Hydreigon EX. Latios EX is worth a little bit more. It's worth $5. Rayquaza card here, the colorless type, is worth about $12. So it's the second most valuable EX card. By far the most valuable EX card in this set is Shaymin EX. This one's worth about $24. And then the last EX card here, another Rayquaza EX, this one is the Dragon type, is only worth about $5. So again, these range in value between $4 and $24. 3 of these EX cards are only worth $4, 2 are worth $5, and then 2 are worth, one's worth $12, and the most valuable EX card, Shaymin EX, is worth $24. Now we'll move on to the EX Full Art cards, and EX Full Art cards are definitely harder to pull. I've actually only pulled one out so far, so I'd say they're about 1 in 2 booster boxes or 1 in 72 packs. So here's a look at Thundurus EX Full Art. This card's actually only worth $6, and EX Full Art cards from this site range in value from $6 to $30, and several that are $6, well actually 2. Thundurus and Gallade are both $6. Next up there is Hydreigon EX Full Art, which is worth $7. Latios EX Full Art is worth $8. There is not a Rayquaza EX Full Art of the Dragon type, but there is one of the colorless type, and that one is worth $19. And then of course the most valuable EX Full Art card from this set, and actually the most valuable card in the entire set, is Shaymin EX Full Art, and that is worth $30. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next type of rarity, which is Mega EX cards. You're looking at 2 per box, or 1 in 18 packs, and they range in value from $6 to $18. First one is Mega Gallade, and this card is only worth about $6. Hard to believe for a Mega. Seems to be a really powerful Pokemon, but it must just not be very good in the TCG. Next up, there is a Mega Latios, and this one is worth $7, so increased by $1. Still not very valuable, in my opinion, for Mega cards. The third one here is the colorless type Mega Rayquaza EX, and there is a full art version of this card. And this card I'm holding is worth about $15, so definitely a big increase from the Mega Latios I just showed. And then the other Mega EX card from the set is the Dragon type Rayquaza, and that is worth $18. I have not pulled that card yet out of anything that I've opened. So again, Mega EX cards range in value from $6 to $18. The most valuable Mega EX card from this set would be the Dragon type Mega Rayquaza EX, and it's valued at about $18. One I'm holding here is worth about $15. Now we're moving on to the Mega EX Full Arts, and I've only actually pulled one out of everything that I've opened, but luckily for me, the best one. These range in value from $12 to $25, and they are 1 in 2 booster boxes. Really, it's you only get one EX Full Art card, whether it be Mega or a regular EX Full Art, in about 2 boxes. So this one that I'm showing here is the most valuable, and it is worth $25. Both Mega Gallade and Mega Latios EX Full Arts are only worth $12 a piece, and they're tough to get too, so it's a bit disappointing that a powerful Pokemon like a Mega is only worth about $12. Now we're moving on to the Full Art Trainer cards. There are 2 of them in this set, Wally and Winona, and these are again about 1 in 2 booster boxes. When I opened my booster box of Roaring Skies, I only pulled out 5 ultra rare cards total. So Wally is worth $7, and then Winona is the more valuable Full Art Trainer. It's worth about $10. So that's it for the ultra rares from this set. Now we're on to secret rares, and secret rares are extremely tough to pull. Only pulled 1 out of everything that I've opened so far. And these are, again, 1 in 2 booster boxes, I would say. On average, if you open a booster box of Roaring Skies, you should get 5 or 6 ultra rares. That's pretty much what I've seen from everyone who've opened a Roaring Skies booster box. So there are 2 secret rares in this set. Energy Switch is the first one. It's worth $8. This one, again, I was lucky to pull the most valuable secret rare from the set. This one is worth $25. So to summarize prices and values of cards in the Roaring Skies set, the top 4 most valuable cards in this set would be Shaymin EX Full Art is number 1, and that one is worth $30. Mega Rayquaza EX Full Art, the one I showed earlier, is worth $25. Versus Seeker is also worth $25, this card right here. And the fourth most valuable card is Shaymin EX. That is worth $24. So that summarizes sealed products and individual card prices. Tips for collecting these cards. I would say since these cards really aren't that good in the TCG, you can pick up pretty much all of the EX cards outside of Shaymin pretty cheaply. So I'd go ahead and do that, as well as the EX full art cards if you're just a collector, and that's really what I am. In my quest to complete the ultra rare portion, I'll be buying what I don't pull in packs online, but you can definitely get those cards very cheaply. What I always recommend is, if you're a collector, cards that are good in the TCG are very highly priced right away when they come out. You have to wait until those cards go out of rotation. So the cards that aren't that good in the TCG, they're pretty much going to maintain their value the entire time because there's not a demand for those. So you can buy those right away, but I would hold off if you don't want to complete the set right away. I would hold off on Shaymin EX and Shaymin EX Full Art right away. Maybe even the colorless type Rayquaza EX and EX Full Art. But again, however, whatever your goal is, good luck to you on doing that. Future value of this set. I said in my informational video on this set that this set is probably my third favorite X and Y series set. Number 1, Flashfire, 2, Primal Clash, and 3, Roaring Skies. And value-wise, this one's pretty much similar to Roaring Skies. The pull rates are a little bit easier. That's why I've had such good luck out of the stuff that I've opened so far on YouTube. But I think down the road, just like Legendary Treasures, anything that has a very good pull rate in, when these cards are out of the current rotation, I think that's going to be a very popular box. So if I was to invest in a box, maybe even to keep it sealed, I'd go Legendary Treasures, Primal Clash, and Roaring Skies. It's probably my top 3 out of any of the recent sets out there. So that concludes this video. If you have any other questions regarding values of cards from this set, feel free to message me. Also, again, check out the link to my playlist I've created for all of the videos I've done on Pokemon card values. But thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to check out all the links in the description of this video, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.